It's your girl, Dirty Face Ebony, ski man Shawnee, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I'm worse than an earthquake. When a gun spray knock, Zima can't protect your face.
All right, so we got Dirty Face Ebony off the porch with us today.
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Real good. Excited to be here. Thank y'all.
No, I appreciate you coming by today. What else have you been working on here in Atlanta during this trip?
Well, I work with a super producer named YDG. That's my engineer. Okay. So I always link with him whenever I get here to do any of my music, drop some new tracks. He mixes my stuff, records me. So always the work.
Okay. You come up here pretty often?
I try to.
Yeah.
I try to, like at least every 2 months. Okay. If I couple of days, but then I have my work already laid out instead of just coming and recording, not really having nothing. Mm-hmm.
That's smart. All right, so originally born in Queens, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how old were you when you moved down to Orlando?
Is what I can remember is like 5.
Okay.
So like I started school, kindergarten and all that in Orlando, but I was born in Queens. You know, my entire family lives there still. Yeah. So it's like home, and I wasn't raised there, no. So it's different for me. You know, I'm that cousin from Florida, you know?
So what was your childhood like growing up in Orlando then?
I was bad. I was a bad kid. I would say I probably made it crazy because I didn't even pass kindergarten. I got kicked out of kindergarten.
How you get kicked out of kindergarten?
I stabbed a kid in his neck for touching my Play-Doh.
Get out of here.
I was so serious. I'm so serious. And now I didn't finish the other half of kindergarten. I went to private school first grade.
What did you stab him with? A
pair of scissors. Those kitty scissors. them dull scissors. Like that's what the legend has. That's what my mama told me. Rest in peace. That's what she told me. So I can't remember this. I just am like, really? But why would she make that up?
Yeah, hopefully
she would have been like, you graduated kindergarten, I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that?
Yeah.
Who does that?
So did you end up finishing school?
Yeah, I finished barely. If it was a barely to finish school, I barely finished like middle school, barely finished high school. I went to college in Miami, Florida Memorial University, barely did that too.
Oh yeah? What were you studying there?
Aeronautical science.
What is that?
It's like the airplanes.
Okay.
So like the science behind the airplanes. I don't know. I was just doing it. I don't know. I was the worst when it came to school. Like I always find a way to finesse and cheat and do everything. So it was like none of the information was getting retained. It was just getting completed. Like that's just how my thought process was. Like they don't know if I really know this stuff as long as I turn in the work. Like if the work's done, they don't care if I know it.
So did you want to build planes? Did you want to fly planes? What were you thinking?
It was like the study of all of that.
Okay.
So like just the study of like the dynamics of a plane, why, like how it takes off, and you know, just everything that goes behind it, the science behind of like from the ground to the air. So I didn't get far now. This just sounds good. I didn't get far.
How many years did you do?
I probably did 2, but you know, like the first year is all freshman studies. Yeah. So it's not like a pick the major, you know, and I had to pick a major because I was like, oh, I'm really going to do this school stuff. So I'm like, oh, I pick a major, but then I stopped. I was making more money in Miami doing hair working for myself than I was even trying to be in a book. So I was just turned on to the money.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how'd you get into doing people's hair? Because you were doing celebrities, right?
Yeah, I was. And it was like a hustle at first. It was like, can I do this? It was just a hustle. It was like, can I try this? And can I make some money? And I just kept going. I just didn't let anything kind of stop me. I kept going. And then I started giving myself goals like, okay, can you do a wedding? Can you do a celebrity? Can you do this? Like, and all those people came, everything came. So then I retired. I'm like, okay, I'm done. Because I'm not going to get arthritis. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be that 50-year-old hairstylist. Your hands is all, no, I need more money than that. You make good money as a hairstylist if you make yourself an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all did give me an ashtray. Sorry, y'all. No, you didn't. We is on the porch. See what I'm saying?
So who were some of the celebrities you did hair for?
I did Cardi B's hair for Wild Splash in Tampa 2017. And I think that was the most memorable because I was rapping at the time. But that's when it was my split life. It was like, okay, I'm a professional. You know, I've built my hair business. I'm professional. I rap for fun, for the enjoyment. Like so I'm not gonna be like, hey, I got a song. Like, I'm not that person. I'm here for business. So it was like, I seen all the other DJs coming in the lobby and everybody, and I'm just sitting there waiting. I'm like, it was like, it almost sparked me to be like, you can do all this. You can do hair, you can rap, you can do everything, because these people are getting so close to you. Why are you not, taking part of the opportunity? Like, it was just right there in front of me. And I was like, dang, you're not even happy on this side of it. It's like, why not reach for more? That's kind of what I told myself.
Yeah. So when did you first start making music then?
2017.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
I remember I dropped the freestyle on my birthday. So the anniversary is always my birthday. And it's been on since then. I was like, oh, I like my voice. I was able to like release my aggression and everything. I said, oh yeah, this gonna work.
What had inspired you to try it out at first?
Everybody else around me was rapping. Everybody, but no, it was no real females rapping. But I was like, shit, what y'all rapping about? I'm witnessing, I'm partaking, like, why I can't rap about it too? I have the same thing, I see the same things y'all see. So it's like, what's the difference? So I just wanted to tell my story, that's all.
Yeah. Who'd you grow up listening to?
Everybody. I think Ludacris, I have to say Ludacris, you know why? Because I would get in trouble. Like, my mom, she would take the Ludacris CD from me. She wouldn't take the TV away. She'd take the Luda away. I'm like, oh, why you did that? That hurts so bad. You knew that was gonna hurt. So I would say Luda was like probably the most like influential to me, because it was like who I really was like, oh, I'm gonna listen to this every day. But now I get into I'm inspired all the time. Like right now I listen to a lot of Pimp C, which is like before my time.
Okay.
But I listen to it like every day where I'm like, oh, you right. So it's like gospel to me now. So I'm always a student, always.
Yeah. So were you taking music serious right away, or did you finally start taking it serious when you quit doing hair?
That's definitely when I quit doing hair, for sure. Everything was taken more serious after that, because I was able to focus more. And then I just devoted more of my time. And I just like, okay, find something to rap about, and just release, put all that aggression in there, put all that energy towards that. So yeah, I rap full time. I tell everybody, I hate part-time rappers. They aggravate me. I can't even hang out with part-time rappers.
So do you write your raps or do you freestyle and punch in?
I try to write my raps, but I try to write them in a freestyle format. So they might start as freestyles in my head. Like I won't go into the booth and not know nothing and just start going. But I have something already in my head, some words I'm trying to make sure I'm giving that message on. Like whatever I'm saying, it's already in my head, some format. It's not just a blank canvas and go into the booth and I don't write a book full of rhymes either, and I hate the phone like writing. I can't do that. So it's like a little bit of both. Mm-hmm.
So I gotta ask, how'd you get the name Dirty Face Ebony?
I got the name Dirty Face. Y'all really don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know. You see, I didn't pass kindergarten. It start right there. We got to start from a toddler.
But you won like beauty pageants, right? Yeah,
that's what's fucked up about it right there. That's like the both sides. Yeah, I won beauty pageants. So I rap about like, being competitive. That's where it comes from, being better. But it's not really being better. It's just like I've seen myself win. So when you see yourself win, you don't tell yourself you can make losses. You just understand they're there. But you say, yeah, I'm winning. Like I watched me collect the trophy. What am I supposed to do with that? I'm supposed to be like, hell yeah, I'm winning. Let me pat myself on the back. So the pageantry, it was my first pageant. So I can't be like, oh, I'm a pro. No, it was my first pageant and I beat 150 girls. Oh, wow. So it's not about being skilled. It's about wanting to win. That's all that it's about. I wanted to win. So I'm like, okay, I've won with that. How can I approach that with the rap game? Just wanting to win. That's why I'm here now, wanting to win, So more people need to hear that story.
So what's the music scene like in Orlando right now?
Man, the city is like a hot Cheeto right now. It's so hot right now in the city. The music is all influenced by the city though. The city kind of ratchet. So it's like now the curtains getting pulled back and the music is starting to be like, people starting to see the city for what it is. The city's not all Mickey Mouse. It's real out here. So the music is influenced by that. The city is influenced by that. So, and what I will say is a lot more females rapping more than ever in the city. So that's what I'm grateful for. I've been rapping 3 years, but it wouldn't have like been known. It's like getting attention now because it's a lot more females rapping. So it's a lot more ciphers getting done, more recognition, more interviews, spotlights on us and stuff. So I say it's more female influence right now too.
Would you say most of the artists out there are supportive of each other, or is it more of a competition?
It's always a competition with me. I mean, I'm supportive, but I'm not all the way supportive in a way that because I have to keep a certain level of protection around me because the rap game grind me. So nobody's my friend. That's my mentality. I'm an only child, so I don't think anybody's my friend. So I think of it like, okay, we're competing. Like we could collab, but you got to be good on your business. Like, you know, we can't just hang out and drive around. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. Like go to the studio. Like what about when we leave the studio? Are you going to be good on your business? Not everybody's good on their business. Are we going to shoot a video? Nobody wants to shoot the video. So it's kind of like, it's different levels in the city of who's taking it serious. So it's hard to collab in the city. It's like, yeah, everybody's rapping and everybody's working, but everybody's working together, not really. But I think it's because we need to see who's going to do what, who's going to be more valuable to work with. So, you know, it's like when you leave your city, you get hot type thing. It's Orlando's the same. It's the same shit.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the rap game as a whole right now?
I think it's definitely in the females' hands right now. I think female rap is definitely the door is open, which is not always open. It's like every 10 years the door opens. So I feel like now it's the time for most females to get their voice heard. If they want to rap, this is the time to rap or just hang it up. That's what I feel like the rap game. It's like, okay, we can see that window of female rap going to the top right now. #1 hits, you know, going platinum. Everybody's doing really, really good. So it's like, I think that's what it is right now.
And you're an independent artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talk to us about the grind that comes with being an independent artist.
The grind of being an independent artist is crazy because you have to go through maybe 4 video people, 4 photographers, 10 studios. You have to go through before you can find like, hey, I'm comfortable here, or this is my budget, or this is my this, and this. Like when I first started rapping, I didn't have anything. So I had to find a way to make everything kind of work for my budget. Now I have a budget where I'm like, okay, how do I become smarter now? I'm not where I was 3 years ago, where I'm like, okay, now I can't invest, but now it's how to invest. So it's just like treating it like any kind of hustle, like making sure, okay, whatever I'm doing is going to add value. Whatever I put my money towards is going to bring me back some money. It's going to bring me back some recognition, some type of like attention, something, you know, just something that even if you getting more fans, because you can't predict nothing with it. That's the #1. So you can have everything covered on the board and then the people like, okay, I hate it, you know? So it's like, it doesn't matter. It's just keep work. I kind of keep my head down and stay working. That's my mentality because it's like, I don't know. As an independent artist, I'm like, okay, did that work? Okay, I can take the loss. So then it's like, okay, but let's just keep going.
Yeah, I got you. All right, what can you tell us about your new video, Level 6?
Level 6. Level 6. That shit funny. Rest in peace to my nigga Boo. That Level 6 is inspired by jail letters and stuff like that. It's just a funny song to me because like it's like the way I kind of express how I've kind of dealt with a lot of craziness in my life too. But the video was shot by Show Shot It. I shot that at New Industry Studios. What else can I say about it? I think I shot that on my birthday too. I have that song on Spotify and on iTunes right now, but it's not one of the ones I really think about. A lot of people like that. You like that song? You like Level 6?
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
I don't even, it's crazy you ask me about that because a lot of people don't ask me about that. I think I was trying to focus on Level 6 going somewhere last year. But I dropped singles so much that I'm like, okay, Level 6. And I'm like, okay. But I'm in the process of like redoing everything in a way too, like revamping a lot of it. I probably re-recorded Level 6 like 6 times. Oh, seriously, wow. Like because I couldn't get the sound right. I don't even know what I have on there, but I still want to take it off and put it on again. It's like so much going on. But I know that version was mixed down by Abel Mixing in St. Pete. So I'd be thankful for the people that I have around me that can engineer my music and that can shoot the videos and, you know, where I'm able to have everything about it, because I just kind of randomly try to drop the singles and try to see what they'll do. So I don't be knowing until I get the feedback, because I only really drop singles. I ain't dropped no albums. I dropped one mixtape, but other than that, and that came kind of randomly too. So it's kind of like, okay, because that's my work, you know, that's not like the mixtape that I just give that kind of away, so.
Is there a single that you're pushing right now then?
Right now, I'm just like pushing the mixtape that I did with DJ Rel, but I don't know about the singles right now because I'm trying to get videos done and I'm trying to do another mixtape project at the same time. So it's like up in the air with me. That's the independent artist. Like, it's like, I don't know, I'm like, okay, I'm working on a project, but I do have singles that need to be pushed, but I'm like, oh, but I don't want to push anything without the video. So that's where I'm at right now. And I need like a good video man. That's where I'm at, really, like a reliable video man.
Yeah. And you were the first female artist to work with DJ Rel?
Yeah, right? As far as a mixtape. And that just kind of happened randomly. And I'm thankful for that too, because I'm like, okay, y'all making me a little more cocky out here, you know, like that's like history. So I'm looking at it like, okay, anybody after that, you know, I'll be the first. So and right now I'm the only. And it's just like, okay, is that something to care about? But then I'd be like, that's what I care about when it comes to my career. You know, it's like making a little bit of history, even if it's small to my story, you know? So I'm like, okay, I could do that. I could influence on a bigger scale. So right now, that's what I'm doing, working on Dirty Face Ebony, the Flair too. So I'm trying to just organize that project. Like, I don't even drop mixtapes. That kind of just came. So from me dropping the singles by themselves. So I'm trying to give bodies of work. Everybody's like, are you going to do an album? I'm like, I don't know, because it's so hard. It's hard dropping one song. It's like, it's hard. You know, you have to put a budget up with every song you drop. And then it's like budget and time. If you don't give it time, you're not giving it anything. So it's like, it's hard. But I think the mixtapes is what I feel my soul is going towards, is making sure some body of work is getting out. Even if I'm giving a little single, I'm still giving mixtapes, you know? So that's where I'm at right now, where I'm trying to push more work.
Yeah, who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
I work with YDG, the producer that's out here in Atlanta. Who else and I work with Lil Mike Bangin'. He's a kid out of Alabama. So none of my sounds are really like from Florida. They're from Atlanta or Alabama. The real trap type sounds. I always be like, put that Jeezy on it, like put that extra. Don't hold back. Cause YDG's work with Long Way. So I tell him, hey, put that Long Way on there. He be like, because I'm talking about this trap music, you know. I try to tell them I'm the queen of trap music, you know, like put that on there for me, because I try not to make so much sexual content that I know a lot of females are making. So I try to keep it more trap, and it's easy for me to get the trap music out. It oozes out of me. When I have that producer, it'll ooze out. So I'm like, okay, and it's still to what I'm talking about, my message, my story. So that's why I love it, because I tell people I can't do it without the producers. I have to have certain type of beats. With certain beats I will not even get on, no kind of way. It's certain type of vibe. So I'm very picky. I work with certain people. I don't just hop on everybody beat, not a YouTube beat type person, unless it's the Gucci beats, you know, other than that. But that's it, you know?
Yeah. So do you have merch available? I see the ski mask you wear.
Yeah, I'm coming out with more ski masks. This was like the prototype. We're trying to get more merch made with the hoodies, and I had hoodies and t-shirts and stuff made. A lot of that sold out because I had the Angelica pigtails. That's the logo with her with the two straps and the Florida chain. But I think the ski masks are dope, and I have the Ebony written in the Walt Disney letters, you know. So it's like,
I didn't even recognize.
Yeah, so that's homage to home, you know. So it's little details like that. So I'm like, okay, we'll come out with more merch and stuff like that. Yeah,
and you're also into stocks, right?
I just sold a lot of my stocks during Corona. I was so pissed off.
Did they go up afterwards?
I took it all out. I was like, I can't do this. I think I lost like 3,500 in one day.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, goodbye. And because you could just take it, you could just remove the money and keep it where if you want to continue, like I might go back, but that right there takes so much like real work if you're going to really put up the bag for it, you know. But I mean, I made good money last year before Corona hit. I feel like it was like, okay, you know, everything was moving up. The whole portfolio was moving up. But I've had all types of stocks, Apple, Netflix, everything. I don't even know what I'm thinking about getting right now. I just like money. I love getting money. I'm like, those are the free bands, right? Like, let's get those. That's what I be thinking about, the ones I can go to sleep and wake up with some money. But Corona did take a hit, but it's certain stocks that are gonna go up for the end of the year. Like, I'm gonna get back, I'm probably gonna get some Amazon stock just in time and then just see how that goes. Cause Amazon was on the fence a little bit, but yeah, Jeff Bezos don't play. That is a bad collector right there, he don't play.
Is there any advice you would give someone who's just trying to get into stocks on how to learn the game and the ins and outs?
Shit, when you let that money go, let it go. Don't even think about it no more. Don't. If you got 2,500 to 10K you want to put up, just put it up and don't touch it. Don't even think about it, because let's say you don't touch it for 10 years, you might be sitting on triple that. So it's like, just start an account, just let it go. But don't do stocks and be like, no, just let it go. You know, and then you have to consider it gone in a way, and mentally. You have to think of it gone, because some stocks are just better to sit on. Some people sit on stocks for 20 years and it makes them multimillionaires. You could see 6 figures in a year. So, and some people can't not touch some money in it. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't do that. But if you could do it and not touch it for a year, you'll definitely see a profit. Definitely.
Great advice right there. All right, Ebony, what else you working on?
I'm just working on the mixtape. I'm working on, I got an all-female cipher that we just did in Orlando with Dozens of Pressure. We got the video shoot next week, so you'll be seeing more of the ski mask activity next. You know, it's gonna be more. I probably don't even take the mask off no more. But I'm pretty. Can I talk? I'm pretty now. Don't get it twisted. What he say? Beauty queen. I'm a beauty queen, so I wear the mask for fun. This is for fun. This is for joke. This is not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cute here. I ain't hiding no scars. I ain't got no lumps and bumps and nothing. So I just need to make that clear real quick.
Let them know.
Yeah, I had to just let them know. We just wear the mask just in case. Yeah. You know, we don't know who's watching. So that's why I say, but this face is very pretty.
All right, Ebony, any last words or shout outs before we wrap it up?
Oh, yes, I got to shout out my nail girl. Hold on, let me ask this real quick. She put my rap name on my nails. I love her. It's a Dirty Face Ebony. And then that's the nail plug. Who else I need to shout out? Oh, let me shout out Missy Hair Boutique, because that's where I got my hair done. I got that done in Clearwater. Miss Sharon. I love my hair lady. Just got my hair done by this lady. I love her old school, love her good soul. See what I'm saying? You ain't got to get no hair done by nobody young. I love my hair. What else? Oh, let me shout out the city. Let me shout out the whole city of Orlando, Orange County. I want to shout out everybody in the city doing their thing. You know, I'm here representing the city. East Orlando, of course, not just playing. Because, you know, it's always West Orlando. They don't never speak about East Orlando, but it is what it is. It's the whole city I represent too. So I'm gonna shout out my bae. I'm gonna shout out my son, Bronze. I call him Dirty Face Jr., by the way. So
really?
Yeah, so give him a little time. He gonna be out. I was gonna have him with me, but I was like, no, he gonna aggravate me. He probably gonna leave if I even make him, but sometimes he put the ski mask on too. We shoot videos together and everything. So that's my little soldier. Y'all gonna start seeing him. He might need to come get his own interview. That would be dope, because he's dope. But that's it. Oh, shout out to Neiman's and Lennox.
I'm worse than an earthquake. When a gun spray, knock Zima can't protect your face.